Welcome to our breakdown of the supernatural horror thriller, Werewolves. This movie stars Frank Grillo as Wesley Marshall, a CDC scientist trying to save his family and find a cure as billions of people turn into werewolves during a supermoon event. Directed by Stephen C. Miller, Werewolves is a thrilling ride full of suspense and action. Let's dive into the ending and explore the key moments that make this film so captivating. The beginning. Werewolves starts with Wesley Marshall, who is not only a CDC scientist but also a former special ops soldier. He is well trained and prepared to handle tough situations. On a fateful night, a supermoon activates a dormant gene in humans, turning them into bloodthirsty werewolves. Just a glimpse or touch of the moonlight is enough to trigger this transformation. On the first supermoon night, about 1 billion people turn into these terrifying creatures. The search for a cure. A year later, another supermoon event threatens humanity again. Wesley and his team of scientists are desperate to find a cure. They develop a spray called moonscreen, which is supposed to block the moon's effects. If sprayed on the skin, it can prevent people from turning into werewolves. They test it on volunteers at a government research facility. Initially, it works for an hour, but then things go wrong, and the volunteers turn into hairy monsters. The aftermath. After the chaos at the research facility, Wesley and Dr. Amy Chen, his colleague who is also trained in the military, set out to protect his late brother's wife and child. They have to navigate through a city full of werewolves while facing many dangers. They even have to defend themselves and Wesley's family from a neighbor who turns violent. The conflict. Most of the movie focuses on the intense battle between humans and werewolves. The action-packed scenes show the struggles and bravery of the characters. As the second supermoon night approaches, the tension builds. Wesley knows he has to act fast to save his family and find a permanent cure. The transformation. In the movie's final moments, Wesley looks at the supermoon and starts to turn into a werewolf himself. But instead of giving up, he uses this transformation to his advantage. With his new abilities, he develops a cure called Novocaine. This cure can restore werewolves to their human form, ultimately saving humanity and the world. About the movie. Werewolves stars Frank Grillo as Wesley Marshall. Katrina Law plays Dr. Amy Chen, who is not only Wesley's colleague but also his love interest. Ilfinish Hadera plays Wesley's sister-in-law, and Camden Gary is his niece. Lou Diamond Phillips appears as Dr. Aranda, another key character in the film. The movie was made on a tight budget by Briarcliff Entertainment and uses physical effects to portray the werewolves. This gives a real, gritty feel to the horror elements. One memorable action scene shows Wesley saying, "Bite me," to a werewolf before unleashing a spray of bullets from a machine gun. Themes and messages. Werewolves explores themes of survival, bravery, and sacrifice. Wesley's determination to save his family and humanity drives the story. His background as a special ops soldier and CDC scientist makes him a unique and compelling hero. The film also touches on the fear of losing control and the fight to retain humanity in the face of monstrous transformations. Wesley's journey. Throughout the film, we see Wesley's journey from a scientist trying to find a cure to a warrior fighting to protect his loved ones. His transformation into a werewolf is a pivotal moment. Instead of succumbing to the curse, he uses it to find a way to reverse the effects. This showcases his resilience and ingenuity. Karina and Jake's role. Wesley's sister-in-law, played by Ilfinish Hadera, and his niece, Camden Gary, play crucial roles in the story. Their safety is Wesley's primary motivation. Their bond and interactions add emotional depth to the film, highlighting the importance of family and love in times of crisis. Dr. Amy Chen. Katrina Law's character, Dr. Amy Chen, is more than just a sidekick. Her skills and bravery complement Wesley's, making them a formidable team. Their developing relationship adds a layer of romance amidst the horror, giving audiences a reason to root for their survival and success. The final battle. The climactic scenes where Wesley faces off against the werewolves are intense and action-packed. His transformation into a werewolf and subsequent development of Novocaine as a cure is a thrilling twist. It shows his willingness to sacrifice himself for the greater good, embodying the themes of heroism and redemption. The ending. The movie ends on a hopeful note as Wesley manages to develop the cure and save humanity. His journey from a desperate scientist to a self-sacrificing hero is complete. The world is shown to be on the path to recovery, thanks to his bravery and determination. Conclusion. Werewolves is a thrilling horror film that combines action, suspense, and heartfelt moments. Frank Grillo's portrayal of Wesley Marshall brings depth and intensity to the character. The movie's exploration of fear, survival, and the fight to retain humanity makes it a compelling watch. Thank you for joining us in this detailed breakdown of Werewolves. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts on the film in the comments below. Stay tuned for more analyses and reviews of your favorite movies and series.